What's going on, YouTube? We got another reaction in here today. And today we're going to be reacting to what's the worst sex you've ever had? Keep it 100. Cut.
Tell me about the worst sex you've ever had.
When we're like just getting through it, she leans into my ear and she asks me to crow.
Did you do it?
What the
Yes, I crowed.
Wait, what the hell is crowing? Wait, let me investigate. Definitions of crowing: an instant and boastful talk. Bragging, crow. Okay, that's what that means in slang. Express pride in one's accomplishments. He's like, yeah, this is me. Is that what he means? What the hell does that mean?
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
Oh.
That's crazy.
Should I really have to describe it?
The worst sex I've ever...
They about to get into details.
I don't know, there's a lot of experiences that I truly despise.
In my phone, I have a little black book. There's a person in there that says the worst I've ever had.
Everybody's answer is
That's crazy.
Their virginity.
My first time. Probably the first time, actually.
The first time?
That's
I
crazy.
had no clue what was happening. There was a lot of jabbing.
I'm gonna have sex with your butt, and then you're gonna have sex with
Hey,
I would never
yo.
do that again.
Volatile combination of excited and anxious.
Wait. What the fuck?
My butt. I would never do that again.
Hey,
Volatile
yo.
combination of excited and anxious.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
Having sex.
Wait,
I always
what?
just thought of like, damn, that's an hour. Like, wish I was watching anime or something.
That's crazy.
Sex is pretty fun.
I don't really have bad sex.
Did I hear you say you've never had bad sex?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty phenomenal.
Hey, he's him.
So, you know, it's hard for me to have had bad sex.
Do you think
Okay.
you've had bad sex? Because some
They're just
people
like
have been
that.
I don't fuck bad.
Yeah, you know what? And a lot of people that do that definitely have a story out there. Because they might have been like, yeah, and then the person just hands on their face. On
That's
the
crazy.
Like, never again.
Worst sex you've ever had.
I had some really bad sex with one of my coworkers. The guy that I dated that was
Not
like
the
my
coworker.
brother. I hate to say this. It was the only white guy I've ever been with.
Damn. White boys, he taking an L on this one.
Very large penis. He thought he could just kind of like live
Hey,
there.
yo.
And just have a large penis.
I felt like we actually both didn't really want to be doing it.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
The worst?
Oh, not granny.
Worst sex I've ever had.
I've never had sex.
With my ex.
With an ex.
Okay.
My ex. First husband.
My second husband.
What was bad about
Damn.
it?
The rhythm, IKEA bed, it was just like moving the opposite way that he was. They were really, really bad at what they were trying to do and way too
Damn.
confident about it.
Were you able to
The boys is taking L's.
No, at that point I just kind of wanted to get out of there.
That's
Do
tough.
what you see on porn, that's still not correct. You still gotta like pay attention to your partner.
If you don't like warm me up to being interested and then you just stick it in and jackrabbit for like 2 minutes and then you're out, like what the hell did I get from that?
I think it's been years ago, and it was a guy.
Boys. We got to come back though. You still hit.
Who basically was a bunny rabbit.
Men don't
Hey.
wanna fuck.
What's the most embarrassed you've been?
Finishing before your partner does is pretty embarrassing. Bust a little too quick. Short and
That's
sweet.
tough.
Did she come?
Probably not.
That's tough.
Met this girl on Tinder. We're about to perform coitus, and she's like,
What the hell is
Do
coitus?
you have a condom? And I said, no, I don't have a condom. Do you like mind doing this, Rod? She's like, no, of course, like whatever, just make sure you pull out. And right as I inserted, I was like, yeah, no, I can't do it because I was about to bust.
That's
I
tough.
always think about that probably every time I close my eyes.
Whose fault?
Every time you close your eyes, he thinks about, I didn't do it. I was about to bust. I'm a failure.
What was it?
That's tough.
Probably me, honestly. I was exhausted from a long day of work, and I fell asleep.
During?
Damn.
During.
After
During?
we hooked up, as he was leaving my place, he's like, maybe I'm not gay. I'm like, jeez.
Yo.
There's not enough M&Ms and pizza in the world to salve that wound, you know?
That's tough.
Embarrassed you've been?
Maybe I'm not gay. That's an L for my guy. That's tough.
Strong situation to a no-win situation.
His penis went soft.
I was on the verge of tears.
Tough.
That joint ain't want to come up, man. And every time he
Yo.
came up, I'll get it in for a little second, and he'll fall back down.
Tough.
It's okay, don't worry. We'll try to get next time.
Worst sex you've ever had.
In high high school.
High school. It was probably high school.
High school in a car.
He was super hot, drove a Mustang. Worst sex I've ever had. I felt
That's crazy.
Like a dead fish.
Damn, he thought he was him. Both the girl had the Mustang. Didn't compete, bro.
Pouncing on me. You're young. You don't really fully know what you're doing. You just kind of thrust and you just call that good.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
I farted in someone's face through oral, and she.
Yo, hold on.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
I farted in someone's face through oral, and she.
You farted on someone's face through oral. Yo, my boy, what? That's tough.
And I had to finish it myself.
Once, I let somebody peg me. It felt
Yo.
amazing, and as muscles do,
Yo.
it contracted and released.
All right.
And I shit. Okay.
Yo.
I recently found out about the things called.
He shit himself?
Didn't know I had to do that.
Let's just say she was very unhealthy and did not take care of her body.
Oh nah, that shit stank.
It didn't smell too nice.
It was a definite hygiene issue.
Did you guys ever have sex again?
No.
Nope.
That's crazy.
I told him, it's like, this ain't working.
I don't know if I want to go to keto, but it's a little.
That's tough.
Awkward, yeah.
That was terrible. I'm out of here.
There was like no focus on anyone having a, happy ending.
Did you have sex with this person ever again?
I think we
Damn.
I did.
Brandon
I
back?
them for a bit of time. I had to teach them. Let's just say they weren't a very good peer. They weren't a very good student.
What's the worst sex
That's tough.
you've ever had?
It was the first time I'd ever seen like a, I don't know like the right way to say this, a micro penis.
And
Yo.
he wanted to talk.
Not the 2-inch Punisher. What the fuck?
And he wanted to top.
Yo, they say he wanted the top? Yo, I can see that being clipped. That shit sound funny as hell.
Feel it? But I figured
Nah.
out that sex doesn't always hurt.
What's the worst sex you ever had? Probably like a very sloppy.
Bro, she said, I didn't feel it, and I found out sex doesn't always hurt. Hey, bro, you still hit
Be
though.
drunken sex, to be honest.
I was drunk.
I ended up throwing up in the bed during, so that kind of sucked.
Do you have sex with him again?
Maybe.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay. So you believe in second chances.
Everybody deserves a second chance.
Bro, that one guy that said he closes his eyes and thinks about it every time. That was the craziest part. Hey, W video.